After Elon Musk did his Schnazi salute and people tried to dub it a Roman salute, like, okay, people really tried to downplay it. It's just his autism. He's being awkward, blah, blah, blah. Folks are just giving him all kind of passes for whatever reason. He doesn't deserve any passes, but people are trying to give him passes.
I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. My heart goes out to you.
Then people tried to push off these screenshots of moments when Democrats had their hand raised to act like this was basically the same thing as what Elon Musk did. When, if you look at the video of what happened, these people were not doing a Schnazi salute, but they took these screenshots to try to deflect away from Elon Musk and his Schnazi salute.
A lot of people have been using this photo to defend Elon Musk, so I want to show you the raw video clips of all of them to compare them, and you tell me if they look the same.
Thank you, America. God bless you. God bless these United States.
Does he mean he wants to take us back before Roe v. Wade was enacted? Because we're not going back. We're not going back.
Thank you.
Then these MAGA supporters, these Elon Musk defenders decided, maybe I should just do it myself. It is lighthearted. It's just awkward. I'm just caring about people and showing that I'm showing my heart to you, or whatever they're saying they are. Meet Laura Smith, a MAGA Karen. That's what it says, hashtag MAGA Karen. Her eyes look unhinged.
Just checking in on my friends who are struggling this week. My heart goes out to you. Hope you're doing okay.
She put herself on camera doing this Schnazi salute. So this person named Travis made this post. Schnazi saluter and Elon Musk empathizer Laura Smith has resigned and is no longer a member of the board with Montgomery County. F around and find out at its finest. I love this for her. I love that so many of these people are in their find out season, and that is a good place for them to be. Here's the statement from the library. All right, it says, Montgomery County Norristown Public Library. Please read this important message from the Montgomery County Norristown Public Library Board of Trustees. Today, January 25th, 2025, the Montgomery County Norristown Public Library Board of Trustees has accepted the resignation of board member Laura Smith due to conduct that does not align with the library's values. The views expressed in the TikTok video are in direct conflict with the mission and principles upheld by the Montgomery County Public Library, its Board of Trustees, staff, and the community it serves. The library is a welcoming place of learning, dedicated to informing, educating, entertaining, and enriching the lives of all individuals. We reject hate in all its forms and remain committed to fostering an inclusive, respectful, and supportive environment for everyone. Sincerely, the Board of Trustees. These people think that they are of the billionaire class. Like they can get away with these things because Elon Musk got away with it. And like many of these TikTok videos that I saw going around, they told these MAGA supporters and Elon Musk empathizers to do it. I dare you, do it. And MAGA Karen here thought that she could get away with the same thing that Elon Musk got away with, but he has spent millions to secure his place. What has she done outside of making a TikTok video? I really want people, though, if you really believe that this is not a Schnazi salute, go ahead and do like MAGA Karen. Go ahead, say it with your chest. Tap your chest and put your hand out flat down, not up, put it flat down, just like MAGA Karen Lawrence Smith did here. If you are a MAGA, if you are an Elon Musk sympathizer, I want to see you prove it. Go ahead and let's see it. Anyways, join the conversation, y'all. Let me know what you think about all of this, and don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Lots of people were shocked to see Elon Musk do a hand gesture that looked a lot like a Nazi salute at Trump's inauguration. Let's see what people here in Germany think of it.
No,
I'm just like freezing. I can't believe that that's really happening. I can't imagine what it's gonna be like the next 4 years if this is just the beginning.
if he would be doing this in Germany, he would be arrested on the spot. I know some people might come with the excuse that he is autistic, and as someone who is autistic myself, this is not an excuse. I would never do this gesture.
We had this and we don't need this. And now we have to do some things that this won't escalate.
I don't really follow up on the internal things that's going on in the US, but let me say it like this, I'm not surprised.
America, really? You don't want that. Germany had it. Don't need to be repeated.
Yesterday, when we started seeing the breaking news about Trump and the tariffs against Colombia, I was like, thank goodness I bought about a year's worth of coffee. I don't really know if people know and understand what this is going to do to our economy if he keeps threatening tariffs, or if he does come through and put tariffs on people. On countries. These other countries are going to retaliate, and everything is just going to go up for everybody simply because Trump decides that he needs to continue to threaten other countries because they're not bending to his will and kissing the ring. So this was breaking news yesterday. Trump's international blunders strike again. Colombia President Gustavo Petro just slapped a 50% tariff on the U.S. Get ready for coffee prices to soar. First eggs, now coffee. Breakfast just got more expensive thanks to Trump. Now things have settled down. I guess these two are now at least in communications, and things are simmering down just a bit. Here's the article from Axios. Trump pausing Colombian tariffs after migrants deal, White House says. All right, it says Trump won't impose tariffs on Colombia after the government agreed to accept all his terms, including receiving Colombians deported from the U.S. That's a quote from White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. Why it matters. It's a dramatic turnaround given Colombia President Gustavo Petro announced retaliatory tariffs hours after Trump said earlier Sunday he'd impose a 25% tariffs on all goods imported from Colombia, which is a leading supplier of coffee and flowers in the United States. This is the reason why I said I have stocked up on coffee, not necessarily because of these tariffs. I did that just because I knew it was going to be a long year, and because of all of the tariff threats that he's been making anyway. Y'all better figure out what you need to stock up on and start doing it now. All right, it says the latest. Colombian Foreign Minister Luis Gilberto Murillo said in a statement late Sunday the country's government had overcome the impasse with the United States, and the nation's presidential plane was ready to facilitate the return of Colombians who were going to arrive in the country this morning on deportation flights. What they're saying, the government of Colombia has agreed to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of all illegal aliens from Colombia returned from the United States, including on U.S. military aircraft without limitation or delay, Leavitt said in a statement. Yes, but Leavitt said the State Department issued visa sanctions and enhanced inspections from Customs and Border Protection will remain in effect until the first plane load of Colombian deportees is successfully returned. The intrigue. Petro initially reposted the White House statement announcing Trump's decision that Leavitt reposted to X, but appears to have since rescinded this action. State of play. Trump said on Truth Social early Sunday that he would target Colombia with other sanctions in addition to the tariffs imposed over the refusal to accept flights, including a travel ban on government officials and financial penalties. Petro had ordered Colombian officials to turn away U.S. military planes carrying deportees, but later said he had arranged for his presidential plane to help repatriate Colombians. Trump's threat to impose tariffs and other sanctions on Colombia after the Latin American country refused to accept 2 deportation flights from the U.S. briefly ignited fears of a further surge in already high coffee prices. Yay. For the coffee drinkers, y'all, get prepared. What we're watching. Murillo and other top Colombian officials will travel to Washington, D.C. in the coming days for high-level meetings to follow up on the agreements per the foreign minister's statement. Background. Colombia has remained a key U.S. ally under the tenure of leftist leader Petro per Axios, Astrid Galvan, and Avery Lotz. Colombia is also the United States' third largest trade partner in Latin America, and U.S.-owned affiliates account for more than 90,000 jobs in Colombia, according to the State Department. The U.S. is the largest trade and investment partner of Colombia with more than $39.3 billion in goods and services traded in 2022 amid large investments in the mining and manufacturing sectors, per the State Department. And it's going to be interesting to see how much all of these deportations cost America because, supposedly we're cutting costs and trying to be efficient and sending people home and cutting waste and stuff. But supposedly these trips are costing about $852,000 per trip. And they're only sending, these first few flights had 80 migrants on them. That does not seem particularly efficient, but we're going to be able to see if they're able to send all of these millions of people that they're going to start rounding up, unless they are just rounding them up to keep them in migration camps to use them for forced labor and basically have slavery under a different name. Anyway, this is an article that was reposted on MSN saying, as part of his ongoing effort to carry out mass deportations throughout the country, Donald Trump has employed the use of the Department of Defense resources to return as many migrants to their home countries. Publicly available data suggests that using U.S. military planes to fly migrants out of the country may be significantly more expensive than flights chartered by the Department of Homeland Security. A U.S. defense official told CNN that the military has not begun to calculate the cost of the flights since a national emergency was declared by Trump on Monday, and officials are moving as quickly as possible with little regard to cost, the official said. So just keep in mind that all of the talks of efficiency and cutting government waste is BS. We know it's BS because they are not they're not using measures that could be less costly. And if they are simply getting rid of or detaining, criminals and all of that, then yes, you detain them and you send them back. But if they're just picking up people that are working in the fields and in meat plants or whatnot, then this seems a little bit silly. So it's going to cost us money in the labor department, but it's also going to cost us all of these travel costs. Anyways, join the conversation. Let me know what you think about all of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. We're in the find out season. We're in the find out season because this is what we decided on. Trump is what we decided on. It's going to be a long 4 years or more. All right, let me know what you think. How are you preparing for the tariff wars and the trade wars that Trump is about to unleash? This is my coffee supply so far. I think I have about a year's worth of coffee right here, since I'm the only one in my home that drinks coffee. So how are you preparing for the Trump trade wars and tantrums? Let me know in the comments.